Yo, what's going on everybody? Miko here and welcome to another video. So in this video I'm going to be talking about questions, kind of why they're important, what they can do for you, and I understand that this kind of seems like a very basic concept and most of you probably feel like you kind of have that in line. You guys probably don't necessarily need questions, but I mean, Tony Robbins says that questions are the laser of human consciousness, and he's completely right. I personally like to view questions more as a flashlight in a dark room because with questions, you can take a concept or a scenario that at first glance seems convoluted and blurry and dark, and you don't seem to be able to get anything out of it. But with questions, you're able to get really specific on specific parts of it. You can find whatever it is that you need to get pulled out of there, and it just kind of helps clear out the whole situation. It's like a light in a dark room. If you were trying to look for a broom in that dark room, you wouldn't be able to do it without the flashlight. Just like if you're trying to look for a solution to a problem, you can't do that if you just look at the situation without asking questions. Now, questions help you figure out what it is that you actually want from the situation, how you plan to get it, why you want to get it. Without questions, you couldn't ask those questions because they wouldn't be there. And what I've noticed is that the smartest people in most rooms tend to ask not only the most questions, but the questions they tend to ask are of the highest quality. Now, when I'm talking quality, I'm talking they're very specific. They're not only thinking about things that everybody in the room is probably also thinking, but they have the confidence to ask it themselves, and they normally go one step further. And where everybody's thinking about question number one, they're already thinking about question five. So it's really, really important to be constantly looking to ask questions. And questions tend to be something that people who are learn-it-alls tend to ask. And when I say learn-it-all, I'm talking about the opposite of know-it-alls. Know-it-alls, nobody likes know-it-alls. Know-it-alls tend to assume that they know everything, so instead of asking the question, they assume that it's what they were thinking. And I personally definitely used to struggle with this. I still do a little bit. I've been working on it a ton, but learn-it-alls are definitely what it wants to be. So if you are a know-it-all right now, start asking more questions before you jump to conclusions. That's what I've started doing. I've started to see huge benefits in every area of my life. People start to be much more, they're just much more warm around me. They're much more willing to listen to what I have to say, probably because I'm letting them speak more and I'm listening more. And it's got huge benefits out there. So remember, ask lots of questions, don't assume anything, and when you're asking your questions, get really specific. Now, there's definitely more we can go into right now, but that's definitely going to be a good foundation for questions and why you should start using them. So I will see you guys in the next one. As always, comment, share, like. Love hearing from you guys. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one.